Welcome, everyone. Dr. Thor here. Get ready for Gnosis. Well, a very important and new development has come to the whole field of manifesting, and particularly manifesting with radionic tools or tools in general. There's a new series of books out there that has been put together by a quantum energy physicist by the name of, what is his name here, of Chandra G. Freeman. And he's put together a series of books, and I generally don't recommend other people's books because the problem is that people are misled by these. They think they're getting something good there because I recommend them, and they're not taking them in the contents they need to be. So I generally don't talk about what's there, but I do bring out important information. One of them is this author is extremely sold on the fact of how important it is to build your own radionic machine, because your energies have to be in the machine to have it work properly. He's a big student of Radionic, who did not speak of this that I'm aware of. But it makes a lot of sense. There's a really serious problem out there with radionic machines in this day and age. Most of them are built by hardcore evil Satanists, following in the Carl Hans Wells tradition, who was a big-time Satanist all his life, died young, and his family died young, and has polluted thousands of people out there with his criminal-backed crap technology that is very toxic. So all of this stuff that was perpetrated by him is just one of the situations. Most radionic equipment out there is built by Satanists or delusionist fools that are caught into some bizarre Illuminati New Age as computerized or pseudo-computerized units that are out there as well, produced by a person who's connected with a very bad group of people as well. Now, how do you know this? You go online, you see a particular radionic unit offered, and you assume the people that making it are positive and helpful people. Well, your assumptions are wrong. They're quite the opposite. They're living in delusional realities. Many of them will use the term orgone, a red flag for Satanists and toxic energies. All these things have to be looked at. The overabused orgone term, which was created by Wilhelm Reich, who discovered this energy, is not what's being produced today. What's being produced today is an evil energy created by one of the evilest people ever on earth, Carl Hans Wells, who for years was involved with criminal activities and producing toxic energies that killed a lot of people out there. There's a long list of people that have directly and indirectly died from the use of orgone. Do you want that? How come healing products are made with toxic chemicals and produce terrible? So this is a problem, and I don't see it going away. There are people that are out and out supporters of negative demonic energy and think it's wonderful, and those who may be, and I'm not entirely sure, be drawn into the web of orgone and other toxicities that have absolutely no idea, except for the money that they put in their pocket, if what they're doing is based in anything of value. This happened with Don Croft, who was killed in an accident because his consciousness was completely messed up because he used quasi-goofball toxic orgone, and these products are to this day continue to be sold. So this is a real problem, getting particularly completed, programmed technologies from other. Well, we're moving into the age of DIY technology, do-it-yourself technology, and of course, radionic tech is leading the way. By sending you components that you put together in a simple, easy fashion with great video instructions, you will be able to eliminate the biggest problem of this energy, which is a completed device that you then use. So putting together, like furniture today is put together by companies like IKEA, the largest manufacturer of furniture in the world, that you get it in a box and you put it together yourself. Most of the construction from IKEA is easy and simple, but that, of course, is a little bit more complicated than what you will be getting from radionic tech. Radionic tech, it'll be super simple. Plug this in, place this on top here, and you're done. But the fact that you have done it, and you have completed the energetic structure of that particular machine, means that you are going to get the best possible results from using it. So again, this is a leading edge, fantastic empowerment way of doing things, which only radionic tech knows about. This will also decrease the cost of the machines. Third parties that assemble this stuff, put it together, will be eliminated, and those savings and costs will be passed on to the customer. Of course, we will have very advanced professional units that are fully assembled. And of course, Radionic Tech, as far as I know, is the only positive radionic manufacturer on the planet. Everyone else, directly or indirectly, is connected to some very negative people. Some are out and out Satanists that are connected to this entire process. So this is pretty shocking out there. It's pretty sad what exactly is happening out there with all of this, and why this industry, which is so powerful, is being taken over by negative Illuminati criminal Satanists, is really sad. But you don't have to be part of that. As long as Radionic Tech is here to supply you properly and to make sure that all technology works for you at the highest possible level, you are safe. So watch for these things coming out in the future. There's an awful lot of fantastic technology we'll be releasing, from the basic do-it-yourself kits to very advanced professional technologies. It's all out there. It's all coming, and these tools are easy to use and work at high levels. Remember, manifesting is a unique energy, and it's not meant to be granted to anybody who has the bucks to throw at you to buy a machine. It is screened through the process of you being able to use it at a particular high level. This requires some training, consciousness, etc., where you need to be spending your time on. Secondly, you should not be starting out with a giant hurdle to jump over by buying products from out-and-out criminal Satanists, which are still occupying all over the United States. They are still putting out these machines with toxic orgones and other energies, which have been proven, because orgone, which has been touted as this great healing, wonderful energy, the users of it die in big, giant batches, including the inventor, who died young, and his wife even younger, and family members even younger. And many people who have used this, a long list of them that I have tracked, have died either directly or indirectly from the use of toxic orgone. This is not something to laugh at. This is not something to disregard. This is something to take great note of. Here you spend a lot of money to buy technology to help your life and to manifest what you desire, and you're getting a piece of criminal satanic garbage. Secondly, just the concept of getting machine completely built for you as a basic beginner, intermediate, and semi-advanced person is missing the point. You have to participate in the process. These are consciousness machines. They work on high-level consciousness that you channel in as a high conscious being. If you do not work through that process, they do not work for you, nor are they meant to work for everybody. This technology is for an elite few that get the right stuff and use it properly. In fact, to arm a toxic, evil population on this earth to destroy itself even faster than it's doing now is not part of the balance of radionics. Nor are people supposed to ascend that are really cruds. Why would we ascend most of the population of this world today into a higher reality? Aren't we just copying this reality? No, very few will ascend. Very few will get up to the higher levels because of the fact that that's not how you get a higher level. Higher level isn't infected with the human virus of ignorance on every level. Self-destructiveness, perversions, mental illness, that is basically the definition of a human. All of this is not part of the process, nor is getting a random machine from somebody who is negative and evil part of the process. You are making your life worse. Understand this. Understand what is going on and how it goes on in a step-by-step fashion. So by doing this, You will then empower your life as that select individual who has been guided to and has selected this technology, and you can work at it at the highest level by using the new do-it-yourself technology. The DIY technology of the future is here now, and Radionic Tech is the only one that has it. So do watch for this, and remember to support Radionic Tech. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, well, you should be. If you're not a member of All Access and Patreon, well, why aren't you helping the only organization out there that is really doing something for the masses? The so-called charitable organizations out there, like the corrupt organizations they are doing nothing. They've been around for 50, 100 years, and what do we have to show for it? Nothing. So supporting an organization who is developing products is critical. We are not researching. We're developing products that we know work and making them available to the masses at the best possible prices and the finest technologies. So this is not about research. If you want to just throw a little to help us, remember, check the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. So the whole idea is these little bits and pieces that we all can afford, these few dollars, can really assist us in doing our research. We need monetary support. We need people working with us, and this costs a lot of money. Putting a team together is something that requires lots and lots of money. And the alternative people never seem to have this money to put out these kind of products to help people, and they are lost. We have gotten nothing from alternative and new age people in general. The technology that's been built in the radionic industry is at pitifully poor levels. Basically started in the 90s where it went nowhere, and none of the internal machines have done absolutely nothing. Nobody even know what works or what doesn't work. Well, it's important that we look at all this and understand the reality of it. So we must, of course, move ahead in those areas to do that. So with this, we must keep it all in mind that this is the reality of what's going on, and that we cannot in any way justify getting technologies built by anyone else. Most of them just plain and simple don't work. They're fantasies pushed upon you for high prices. And you have to be very careful. Many of these things are infected with evil, destructive disease energies that will pull you down, while it uplifts the evil satanic nature of most of these other people and their products. This is not a joke, people. So support those who are on the path, who are really doing something every day to help others. And you can do this easily and quickly. But becoming a Patreon member, joining All Access with 3 different colleges, 3 different training programs, 3 different libraries, will give you a vast amount of information, particularly in the radionic area, that keeps developing. Radionics, while it's been stuck for 100 years, is no longer stuck. We have made all the breakthroughs. It's all there. And you can learn it through All Access and access hundreds of library books, all for the same low cost. This is a fantastic deal, and Radionic Tech is leading the way in everything. So I hope this has been very informative. I hope you get off your bottom and get involved. Watch for our new do-it-yourself radionic machines coming out soon.